Hey everybody, this is Mark Rollins here from the Geek Church. We're gonna review some vacuums. I know, we reviewed like 2 vacuums so far, and we've only done, 6 of these reviews. This is not going to be the vacuum I'm gonna be reviewing. This, the Dser RoboGeek 22T, is the one I'm gonna be unboxing today. I brought this here for a comparison. This is one I've been using at my home for about 2 years. And it works pretty well. I'll put a link to the review I wrote up for that. I'm not going to do a video review of it because honestly it's used and unboxing well, hey, I reboxed it here just so you can see it. As you can see, we've been reviewing a lot of vacuum cleaners. So you're probably wondering, like, Mark, when are you going to review a product that doesn't suck? Well, we got that joke out of the way. We're going to just say goodbye to this for now because honestly, if you look at these things, these robot vacs, they're usually like this, aren't they? They're circular, they go on the floor. In fact, most people just call them Roomba, kind of the same way, like, even though iRobot produces Roomba, and that's a brand. And that, I guess it's kind of the way, like, when you reach for a tissue, you might say Kleenex. It's just so associated with the brand, you might just call this a Roomba. Well, this isn't a Roomba. This is from Dser. I don't really know much about this company, but they sent me this after we did the review of our last UV product. So we're gonna open up this box here, see what's inside. And these things tend to have some standards with them. Okay, as usual, I got the usual Dser thing on the thing. I don't know why every vacuum cleaner thing seems to just promo their logo there. Okay, so we got the product here with their little instructions. And more instructions. And a user manual. Wow, does that count? Foamy thing there. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so here it is. It's kind of awkward. I got this thing here. Okay, that's better. So, comes in this thing with plastic. And, okay. Now, this is actually sort of an unboxing of a reboxing because my wife tried this out for her article that we'll put a link to at the bottom. She said these things are really hard to get off, but you put them on and they do that little spin thing that these things are prone to do. Oh, look at that. That's nice. So, you probably know the drill. You guys have this set up. It's on your floor. It's roaming around when you want it to or when you don't want it to sometimes. Trust me, I've been there. And at this point in time, that's kind of a modern problem, is it? You got the cradle here. You plug in the wall. And, of course, this is sort of a station for this guy. Everyone probably has this now. I'm probably just sort of reiterating something you already know. Let's see, I'm not really certain what these things are, but it comes with them. I think they're probably designed to be boundaries in case you want things where this place, you don't want them to go. Say you have a house where you have like a flight of stairs or something like that. You definitely don't want to have this thing going whatever the sound effect of that would be. So this thing comes with a remote. I have no idea why this has a remote, but it has it. I guess because honestly, most of these apps or these things come with an app. Oh, by the way, thanks for Promo Marketing for putting this on. So usually these things are controlled by an app and you can set times for these things to scatter about your carpet or your floors, or hardwood floors. And these things usually do their job, honestly. I'm pretty impressed with them. We'll plug it in and see what happens here. Okay. All right. Is this thing even in here? Okay. Well, maybe it is. So we got this thing growing on, and I'm assuming there's... Come on. Oh, hey, we got notes before cleaning. I'm assuming that this thing has an app that you can program to just scatter about the floor. Let's see. The last thing that I showed you, the UV, that connected via Wi-Fi. I am told this thing doesn't really have a Wi-Fi connection, but honestly, I didn't really use the one for the UV with a Wi-Fi. I just didn't. And also, that came with a remote too, and I never really used that remote. So these things are pretty kind of their own little guy these days. I mean, these things are pretty much your like your family member. Like, you know, the guy who lives in your basement. Anyway, so if you're interested in this, I believe this costs about $229 on the Dser site, and we'll put a link to that in case you're interested in something like this. There's a lot of brands you can buy for this. Some of them are more expensive than that. Some of them are lower than this. There are a lot of brands of RoboVac, I think is probably the proper brand name for that. So anyway, this is Mark Rollins signing off. You guys have a good day.